The guards tell me that you've decided to speak without your lawyer present. Is that correct?
Yes.
You are aware that you're allowed to have an attorney during questioning, and you're choosing to waive that right. Is that
I
correct?
don't need one.
You don't need one. Well, we'll see about that, Mr. Griffin. What do you do for a living?
I'm unemployed right now.
Yeah, you're unemployed, but how do you live? What provides sustenance for you, Mr. Griffin?
Your tax dollars provide substance for me.
In what form?
I get some food stamps.
Some food stamps.
Yep.
And you live on some food stamps. Who do you live with, Mr. Griffin?
I live with my grandma.
You live with your grandmother.
Yeah.
Does she enjoy having you as company?
Oh, of course she does. Usually she doesn't know what's going on, so she doesn't even know whether I'm there or not. And I'm not there a lot. You know, I have a busy life.
You're unemployed. What exactly do you have going on, Mr. Griffin?
Well, I'm out looking for
Looking for what?
You know, looking for ways to make money and
I thought...
and, like, you know, filling out job applications and good stuff like that.
Let me be clear, Mr. Dawson. I don't think you're funny in any way, shape, or form. Now, what exactly were you doing at Van Alstyne Trucking?
I was just looking around.
Do you always break into other people's property to look around?
I didn't break in there.
How did you get in?
The door was open.
You found it broken?
No.
No.
The door was open.
Then why...
Wide open. Like, I drove back there, drove around the parking lot, and there I saw the open door. So I went to investigate. I was curious, if you will.
What did you find when you investigated?
All kinds of cool stuff.
I thought you were investigating the door.
Well, I investigated the door, and then I went into the... You know, I saw that I could... That there was stuff in the other room, so I simply went in to check it out.
You're speeding up very quickly. What exactly did you see when you got to the door?
Well, I could see that there was a little forklift inside the door.
Anything interesting about the door?
It was a nice door.
So what did you find when you got into Van Alstyne Trucking?
I saw the forklift inside the door.
And what did you do once you noticed the forklift?
Well, it sparked my curiosity, so I walked in to check it out.
And?
And that's it.
That's it. Couple problems. First of all, you didn't mention any damage to the door of the shop.
Well, I didn't see that there was any damage to the door, but you've got to remember it was dark outside.
And as for the shelves being disassembled...
What kind of shelves were they?
Metallic shelves.
Steel shelving.
To be exact, what is the price of steel shelving, Mr. Griffin?
I would say if you were going to junk it at a scrapyard, it would probably be around $180 a ton.
Mr. Griffin, I didn't know that price. How do you know that price?
Well, you know, like I said earlier, when I go out and about during the day and evening and sometimes the middle of the night to go make money or go find ways to make money, scrapping is one of the things that I do to make money, so I'm usually up on that price because I go around and see junk on the side of the road and pick it up and bring it to the junkyard.
Where do you typically get your scrap metals?
Out of the garbage, or people give it to me.
People?
People.
Like the person who was with you when you broke into the warehouse?
I don't know what you're talking about.
There were 2 people involved in that break-in.
There wasn't anybody with me.
The security cameras beg to differ.
There were security cameras?
You didn't know that, did you?
I think that maybe it's time that I spoke with an attorney.
I'd say so, Mr. Griffin.
Good morning.
What do you want?
I see that some of the personnel at the jail have told me that even after being advised of your Miranda rights that you would like to speak without an attorney.
I got nothing to hide.
That's good. What's your full name for the record?
Peter Joe Griffin,
And what's your address, Mr. Griffin?
458 South Street.
What's the best way to get a hold of you during the day, Mr. Griffin?
Probably my grandma's phone.
What's the phone number there?
810-633-9478.
Alright. So, are you working?
What do you call working?
Do you have a job where you pay taxes into the government?
No.
When is the last time that you had a current employment where you paid taxes?
A while.
Do you know when the last time you paid taxes was?
Are you gonna ask me stupid questions all night?
Well, I guess we can get down to why we're here. What were you doing at Van Alstyne Truck last night?
Just wanted to see what was in there.
And how exactly did you get into the building?
Well, I jumped down the chimney.
That's funny that you say that because there's actually no chimney at Van Alstyne Truck.
How do you think? How would you get into a building?
This is not my interview, sir. This is yours. How did you get into the building?
People walk through doors, officer.
Doors. Which door did you go in?
Front door.
Oh. And how did you get through it?
1 foot in front of the other.
Well, it had a lock on it. Am I wrong?
I might have. I don't know.
How would you not know? You're the one who went through the door.
I don't recall that.
You don't recall going through the door.
No, I don't recall the lock.
Oh. But you do recall going through the door.
I did go through the door, yes.
Were you drinking or doing any type of illegal substance last night that would hurt your memory?
No.
Are you under the influence of any illegal substance right now?
No.
So, what exactly did you see after you broke through the door at Van Alstyne Truck?
Well, it's a machine shop, so I saw machine things.
Oh, and why? What sparked your interest that made you go into this building?
It always looked kind of cool from the road.
Well, what did you do when you got in there?
I just looked for job applications.
You looked for job applications. You know, we found you on the scene.
Looking for job applications.
Inside the building.
Where would you keep the job
With
applications?
the Van Alstyne truck backed up to the garage door where there were items loaded into the company vehicle. You're lucky that we didn't charge you with Grand Theft Auto. Considering you didn't take it off the property, you may have saved your butt a little bit, but we might want to get down to business on why you broke into this building and were stealing materials.
I think you need to ask my lawyer these questions, sir.
I think that's the first intelligent thing you've done all day, and probably in quite some time. We will be speaking again, I assure you, Mr. Griffin.